Former Ripple director is out there saying big things are coming for Ripple and XRP holders. Got your back with price action along with his tweets. And Microstrategy buying the dip. Michael Saylor going crazy. Red Eyes BTC Maxi waiting to hear how much they have now. And Monero dropped 30% on privacy concerns as Binance delisted him. Let me ask you a question. A lot of us would be excited if Binance listed some of our favorites, but how would you feel if Binance started delisting some of our favorites? Starting it off with your comments, viewer matters most. Chef Natron says, thank you, Klaus. Used your information from this video and the previous one to short the hell out of XRP. I owe you a beer and a hug. Well, thank you very much. News channel I provided to you. Now, if you're wondering what kind of information we're talking about, at the end of this video, there's a video regarding macros and short and long interest. Very good. Stuart Sim says, I don't understand how anyone can give a negative comment about you. You really are the most genuine person on YouTube regarding crypto. Just please keep up the good work. Anyway, some news I thought you might be interested in. Whoa, I will leave this up here. Thank you for the share. I did read this one. I just think maybe the viewers don't want to go a whole page, but let's get into some juicy goodiness. Bitcoin sitting at 43,101. We're going to talk about Saylor being nuts AF. Balls deep in the BTC. What about LBC and the Snoop D-O double G? ETH sitting at 2371. XRP. Wait until you hear what this former big shot at Ripple has to say. Is it going to be the catalyst we need to moon XRP? XRP sitting at 50.3 cents. XLM right now sitting at 10.7. Monero, we're going to talk about more specifically, so I don't want to show it on here. What happened though? Binance delisted it. Now, some of us out there are thinking, hey, if Binance were only to list a crypto that we're into, we'd be getting some good juicy action. But the opposite is also true. What if one of the biggest, the biggest exchange out there delists one of your favorites? What would happen? The main reason for delisting is the discrepancy between Monero's privacy features and Binance's compliance requirements. Interesting how since Binance now has a new head since CZ is gone, this is when they remove Monero. I'm telling you, removing CZ from the crypto market was one of the best things could ever done because it really reduced a lot of risk. Monero's utilization of stealth addresses, which ensure transaction privacy, conflicts with Binance's need for transparency in deposits from publicly transparent addresses. This misalignment has led Binance to remove Monero from its list of supported cryptos, causing it to drop 32%. Now, I was watching this though, seeing what was happening. Dude, rough sauce, man. Went from a high of 166 on this candlestick to a low of 101. It has since clawed its way back to 128. Zoom out a little bit and you could see how bad that action is. It set Monero all the way back to June 15th, 2022 prices. Longs on Monero got flushed. I watched the long and short. Again, I'll have the video linked to the end so you could follow long and short position. I watched the liquidations happen. Ooh, was it nasty. Microstrategy now holds 190,000 Bitcoin. Did a video yesterday regarding Bitcoin. And I said 2 billion Bitcoin. I meant 2 billion in USD in Bitcoin. No, there's not 2 billion Bitcoins. What does Saylor have? In a recent development, business intelligence from Microstrategy announces BTC acquisition total BTC holdings for the fourth quarter 2023. The company made this known in a press release February 6th, announcing its financial results for the period. The company purchased another 31,755 BTC since the end of the third quarter. Listen to how much they freaking have. Microstrategy acquired this amount for 1.25 billion or 39,400 for an average. As a whole, they now own 190,000 Bitcoin. That cost them 5.93 billion or 31,224. Go to the crypto man. Whoa. So on each one of those BTCs, he's up $12,000. And how many of those does he have? Oh, I don't know. A ton. 190,000 of them. That's a lot of zeros. Now, what Saylor has been doing is, as the price of MicroStrategy is going up, he's selling some stock action and he's buying more BTC with it. MicroStrategy is seeing a little bit of what I like to consider a little volatility. When did this line up? BTC ETF action. start talking now about Ripple and XRP rumors. I'm going to bring this one up because there's a couple different layers and levels we're going to talk about regarding this, but let's get right into it. Former Ripple director hints at big XRP announcement amid skepticism. Sean McBride's enigmatic tweet set off a wave of speculation. McBride's teaser about the forthcoming news from Ripple has triggered a spectrum of reactions within the XRP community. While some members express optimism and excitement, some of them are approaching it with caution and skepticism. Well, let's get to the tweets and let's see how you feel after I read them to you. This is from Sean McBride. It says, big news coming from Ripple and XRP in the next few days. Further says, yeah, all you non-Ripple shareholders can shut the fuck up because yes, big news is coming, already has come, and XRP is going to explode, so piss off if you don't have anything positive to say. I'm struggling with this one because this is very much of like an echo chamber. So if you don't agree with me, piss off. That's not healthy. See, like in this channel, people don't agree with me all the time, and that's why I bring up some of these comments here, okay? Is not everyone agrees with me. Some people are like, dude, I just don't like you. But I bring the news, whether it's good or bad. Now, this one here, this one is weird because does this sound like something that would, I guess, be like good for Ripple and XRP? I mean, like, could you imagine that if like a former director from Tesla is like, good news is coming, shut the fuck up, I don't care what you say. You'd be like, dude, that's not professional. That's not like juicy. Part of the problem though is what Sean McBride maybe isn't seeing is that there's been a lot of these announcements and a lot of them have been nothing burgers. So what is the big news coming from Ripple? And I think what a lot of you are reading and thinking about is this first statement. Yeah, all you non-Ripple shareholders can shut the fuck up. So is he more talking about something juicy coming for Ripple rather than XRP? When you go to the comments, okay, another company using Ripple's products as a pilot program and then never actually using it. They will say XRP is used for all banking in the world. XRP pumps to $1, then back to 65 cents. Might be quite the news if it's worth entering insider trading territory. Yeah, that would not be good. See, in White's Wind, yeah, called him out on that. Little Zum wallet action. So, honestly, if this is something like that this dude really knows what's up, that would definitely be insider trading because he would be a shareholder saying, hey, something big is coming in. That's not good. That's not good at all. The chart is expecting some news depending on Ripple to dump your bags. So you're not with the company anymore, but you have information on the sort. Sounds like a potential inside trading situation for me. If it's Ripple, how do you know? Is it U.S. payments and select say? That's the thing. I don't feel good about this because how many times have we seen this? And here's, let me share with you this part in the article here. Okay, this is what bothers me. Given the history of unmet expectations and regulatory challenges faced by Ripple, many XRP enthusiasts remain skeptical about the potential impact of McBride's hinted announcement. Look, there are those of you out there that are like XRP maxis, very similar to Microstrategy BTC maxis, and there's nothing wrong with that. But this announcement here, riddled with insider trading information, like if this is true, that's insider trading like at its finest, and that is heavily illegal. Number two, how many more things have we seen out there regarding these rumors? Oh, something big's happening. Okay, but people are getting tired from it. And the whole idea of if you don't have anything positive to say, shut the fuck up, that's an echo chamber, man. Like, that's not safe at all. What do Ripple shareholders have to do anything? I love this take. I keep telling people if you don't like it, then sell and get out. That's echo chamber. I don't know, man. That's kind of messed up. Now let's look at XRP price action. Obviously, the announcement of a future announcement has not moved the price. We are clinging on to 50 cents. The big story here is we've been clinging on to 50 cents since January 22nd, and we really haven't been able to break free since. In fact, since that January 22nd mark, the highest we've gotten to is 53.8. So if there's a big announcement coming up here in the next few days regarding Ripple and XRP, we would expect the charts to start showing it. Now, let me ask you a question, and I'm asking you a genuine question. This is for people that are like full-on maxis and people that are casual Ripple fans, people that are detractors. How do you feel about people like this making these kind of, these I don't want to say assertions, but like these kind of quasi-predictions that something big is going to come in the next couple days? Like, how do you feel about that? Are people like this saying this because they own so much XRP and it's down so much from the ATHs that they're just trying to do whatever they can to make themselves like get out of this position? Is this people that truly believe in it? Is Sean McBride here willing to do like heavily illegal stuff by releasing insider information? I don't know. Let me know what you think about it, because honestly, we've got an announcement from Sean McBride, and right now the charts aren't reacting to it at all. So if there was something big coming in the next few days, is that something big only for Ripple private shareholders? Or will that translate to the price of XRP? We're going to have to wait these next few days to see what happens. But hit that like button, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out, because you know I'm going to have updates regarding this. Alright, I got to admit it. Today's video is a weird one because Monero is big into privacy and, you know, making sure that people don't know who it is that you're doing the stuff with. And that was kind of part of the allure of crypto, right? I mean, like, we kind of like the idea of this anonymity. Now Binance is like, yo, we want to stay compliant, so we're going to delist it. See, Monero pulled back quite a bit, but it did rebound some of its price action. But isn't part of that what we wanted crypto for, is people not to know what the fuck we're doing? I mean, if everything is going to be all KYC, AML, then what's the point of crypto, right? I mean, like, part of it is we kind of want to have an avenue where maybe the government doesn't know what we're doing with money. I don't think the government should know 24/7 what I'm doing with my money. Government doesn't know 24/7 I do with my thoughts. The government can fuck off because the government's not doing anything right. So this one bothers me because Binance delisting it, it makes me wonder who else is going to delist it for KYC AML concerns, especially with big business interest in the United States and the Eurozone. So are we going to have more delistings due to privacy concerns? Oh, I can't talk worth of shit today. Now let's talk about Microstrategy quick. Sailor crazy AF, but dude is in the green about $12,000 per BTC, and he owns 190,000 of them. Dude, that's a lot of zeros. Is he going to cash out sooner or later? I mean, is he going to convert some of this into fiat? What's going to happen here? Let me know in the comments below. Now, regarding Sean McBride and this big announcement of an announcement, dude, this is riddled with all sorts of messiness, and the majority of the comments weren't happy about it. Why? Because it's been an overpromise and underdeliver. What about the Wells Fargo bank manager? Oh, in the next 3 months, XRP is going to go to $100. Well, that was like 6 months ago, and we're at 50 cents. What about all this? Oh, we've got big stuff coming, and the price just isn't reflecting it. Part of the news out there, and we have to be careful with this, is I wonder how much Ripple private shareholders are benefiting from this versus XRP holders. Now, something obviously big could happen in the next few days, but if it does, my man is going to be going to jail for insider information, or he's going to face a stiff fine, because that's not good. You're not supposed to be sharing that kind of stuff, and people are calling him out for it, but a lot of us are thinking it's going to be the same thing, a big nothing burger. An announcement of an announcement, which isn't even moving price, isn't even moving volume. And if there was something big coming, what would that something big be? I don't know. I guess I just don't like the idea when people are like, oh, if you don't agree with me, you need to shut the fuck up. Dude, I tell my haters to shut the fuck up all the time. But that's when I bring good news, and they're like, bro, you only bring bad news. And I'm like, look, here's my plate. I'm serving. I'm like, ooh, Dosa, shut the fuck up. I'm not telling you to shut the fuck up because you don't agree with me. I'm telling you, hey, every time you say Klaus doesn't bring good news, I'm like, oh, here's your good news. And that's right. But I don't want you to agree with me. I don't want to live in an echo chamber, because some of the best moves I have ever made in my life have come from people outside of my inner circle. And I've listened to them, and I've changed viewpoints, and I've changed trajectory of paths on my life because of that, and they've been some of my best choices out there. So it's cool to say that we got something big coming with Ripple and XRP, but to then ostracize people that don't go along with you, that's a really disgusting echo chamber. And that usually means that people aren't strong enough inside to stand on their old feet and hold to their convictions. Do you need to hold to your convictions all the time? No, you don't. It's always good to have some people around you that don't speak exactly what you do, to keep your eyes and ears open and keep you humble to other possibilities out there. So what are the possibilities that's going to make XRP and Ripple private shareholders juicy rich? Well, I can guarantee you two things, and that is, if you want to learn about macroeconomic conditions and long and short interest, these two videos right here are going to help you out with that. Big thank you from me to you for everyone supporting the channel. I've got a few hard workouts to do today. I'll catch you cool cats later. Daddy's got to keep hydrating, jingling, baby.